Hey, and welcome back to the Talos Principle. Today, I guess I'm just gonna leave the area because last time we kind of finished everything that is to do here except for the last star. I don't know where it is. And I'm gonna be completely honest, I am fine with that for now. Obviously, I could just spend some time looking for it, but I kind of... Okay, how do I put it? I generally like doing that like at the end of my recording sessions. In the beginning, I really like to focus my energy on other things. And I'm honestly fine with that for now because there are like still other stars missing, at least like one in the first area. And there's probably going to be like an episode where I'm just gonna, focus on getting all of those. Which is fine in my opinion, right? I don't think we get like any other mail. Right? Right, okay, I expected as much. I still think that the whole pop-up is kind of weird, but might just be like because I'm reloading. It also isn't like that important, right? It's fine. I'm not gonna complain about it. It just makes me check the PC more often. Anyway, I guess it's time to teleport away. Again, I'm gonna check out the star at another time. Are you darker than you were before? Or am I imagining things? Is the upload almost complete? Something feels off, like color-wise? Am I just imagining things? Maybe it was like that before and I'm just... Like the blue feels off, right? Or was it like this before? Is something wrong with my eyes? I'm just gonna leave it. We are technically 3/4 done with the game. At least the main stuff. Yeah, that doesn't look great. Yeah, maybe, just maybe stuff is actually falling apart. Which, does make sense. I just don't know. No, those are just like swirly lines. Those are not... I want to say like something's definitely off here, but like those are not the world runes or anything like that. I wasn't sure when I was like further away. Well, I mean, we do have a lot of stuff here. We have admin here. The computer obviously has nothing new. We saved Dog, Rockwell, the blacksmith, and Lilith, right? Those are like the 4 we had in this area. Which means we are now at the last area before like probably the bonus stuff. Still very much unsure about those. They do seem like a conundrum, but hey, at some point. Also still don't know what stars are for, right? This is like a big thing, right? Like I'm quite sure that I can't just enter like stars in here, right? No. Yeah, it requires actual sigils. What are the stars for though? Maybe those are like for the domes and stuff? I just don't know how to reach them. Huh. I mean, one day I am going to figure that one out. For now, I might just go into area 4. Just checking down here if there's like anything hidden. I don't think I can do like a lot of stuff here. It's fine. I'm just, the teleporters are taunting me. But yeah, there are still 4 more that we can save here. Let me check my list actually. I have it like on my second screen here. To my list, I still have not seen... Okay, there are 2 that are completely gone. Spider and QDRI. Galatea we have not saved. We did save 4-1, right? Like I just haven't... like I'm still in the middle of editing. Like whenever I'm editing, I'm checking off like who I'm saved. Right, like 4-1 is somewhere here. By the way, this means that I'm quite far ahead like in recording and not that, great when it comes to editing, as always. Who else haven't we saved yet? Lamb, apparently. And... Lilith, Orc, Mr. Mulciber, obviously. Yeah, okay. Wait a second. And admin, wait. We have admin, Borg, Mr. Mulciber, Orc. Those are 4 already. Lilith, Lamb, and the 2 other mods. So maybe we don't get to save the admins because there are technically 4 other characters, assuming that we can save the ones that are gone, like that are banned from Gehenna. If that's the case, then we don't actually have like space for the other ones, unless these are required for like the admin situation, right? Like they might just count like differently in the save, because like according to like the save file, we are like 75% done. Right, as always, I'm gonna look around just in case there's like something hidden here. I'd be rather surprised at this point, just because like the rest didn't seem like they were really hiding something, right? Fair enough. just looking around. Again, like, I actually really like that I guess the storm is getting more dramatic, and like the same for like the filter that we have, and like see-through basically. Kinda nice. Makes a lot of sense with like our current predicament. Anyway, door. I wanna know what this is about. Oh, okay, that also makes sense. This is like more built like the messenger areas. That's what I was talking about, like the waterfalls and stuff. I just can't see anything. It's so dark. I mean, I do like the passage of time, but it does make looking around a little bit harder. What are those? Oh, this is just like light hitting those trees a little bit. Can you see anything on YouTube? I know YouTube compression makes this like even worse, but like I can't see anything. It's so dark. I do have like the lamps in front of me as always. I'm just gonna check the other side real quick. I would assume that at this point they would not hide anything like in the darkness, if there is anything. At least like to the point that you can't see anything. I think that would be rather unfair, but hey. I guess we are taking the teleporter before, you know, time runs out. It would be terrible if that happened. Okay. We do have 4 gates in the beginning here. Okay, that's good to know. We do have 4 stars again. And I'm gonna check out... Okay, these are really open again. Like, we are definitely on a floating island. I don't know why I didn't think about the fact that these areas existed. Anyway, let's just check, like, maybe something happened. New threats? No. Okay, we probably have to save someone else. To be fair, we're also, like, at admin level at this point, which I think is rather fascinating. And I have no idea what that means for us. Because, like, I feel like as an admin, we should at least have, like, the power to, for example, reinstate, like, Spider. Just as an example, or QDRI, if I can get a hold of them. Would make sense, right? Anyway, but I mean, there's also, like, still the theory that I had that basically like, not the admins, but, like, the mods don't exist, and, like, admin just pretends to be those mods, or, like, vice versa, where like, admin exists, and, like, is actually banished, which is why they're not really that active on the forum. Anyway, fans and blocks. No title? No title. I mean, if those are like messenger areas, actually, putting admins here would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? Like, not the admin, but like moderators. Okay, this is interesting that they don't have any titles. Okay, I'm gonna just go for this one. We're jumping over there. We've had a similar situation before. I'm just kind of surprised that we jumped that far. Maybe there's going to be a title like over here. And no title. Okay. Interesting, but this also very much reminds me in a way of like the structure of the main island, right? Like, because we have like those small islands with like fans. Oh, we do see a star though. Wait, are there like multiple of those islands around? Maybe. I know the zoom function doesn't actually do that much. I just really love like zooming in, like focusing, because it technically loads stuff that's further out, which I do kind of like as a mechanic in a way, but it's really not that great of a zoom. Anyway, what do we have to say? By Stapleton 1944, which might be part of the ASCII. These 3 activities then, intelligence, love and creative action, which are so closely involved in one another, I cannot but feel to be intrinsically good. And then ASCII, they form the distinctively human kind of behavior. Sure. I can see that. I don't know if it's like a... How do I put it? I don't think that this is like enough to define a human, but I do think that these are behaviors generally seen in humans. I don't think it's like something that everyone has. Like, let's start with like why I'm saying this is like not really that great of a thing to describe it, because like first of all, intelligence is like one of those things where there's like a wide range of like intelligence, and we see that like in the animal kingdom constantly, where most animals are actually a lot smarter than we give them credit for. Like, I recently found like a paper, or like saw like first of short about it, and I actually checked it because I just thought that sounded like so outlandish, where they basically described how mice, especially like female mice, gave CPR to other mice. There was like definitely a like sex/gender difference in there, which is also interesting that that existed, but for them to like understand the mechanism behind it. I should probably mention that like when I'm saying CPR, it's not like full CPR, but they like basically went into like their mouth, for example, to like pull out the tongue to open airways, for example. Kind of fascinating, right? Like it's like such a weird thing to think about. I know that we are constantly testing like on mice, for example, right? Because to my understanding, there's like a weirdly close relationship, like biologically speaking, right? Which is why like lots of like test trials, especially for medicine, are done on mice, to my understanding. And they're like, you know, they also have like very short lifespans, which, you know, makes them more readily available, however cruel that may sound, and probably is. But hey, this is certainly a different style over here. Huh. But yeah, this is like just like one example. There are like tons of these examples where oftentimes when you discover that, like, there was another one about like cows using tools, basically, like loosely, right? Like if they... Can I make that? I can definitely make that jump. If they find like a broomstick or something like that to scratch like points on them. Wasn't sure, like I kind of expected that this was getting kind of close. This is not like a love situation, right, where I can just walk over. I'm stuck on a rock. I was wondering why nothing happened. But yeah, like really fascinating. Like it's just that most of the time we don't really watch them that way, and especially with like, you know, cows, they generally are not in environments where they can really show that kind of behavior. Okay, I have the weird feeling that I just have to press something on here, which also means that we have to glitch out of this level at some point. Oh wait, do we have to? Yeah, there's a purple gate, yeah, I want to say. Like, we have to glitch out of this area, and this is like kind of required. But yeah, intelligence in animals is very interesting. Next one is like love. Like, yeah, we have like an understanding of like what love means and like how we show that kind of affection. Also like the different types of love, but like animals also have like some sort of like kinship to each other. Like, even if they don't 100% follow like our version of love, that does not mean that they don't, right? It's like a common argument about like how... It's a common argument that you sometimes read like how, for example, cats don't love their owners, right? Because they experience it differently, but they do in their own way, right? It's just different, right? Anyway, and also creative action. I mean, we have seen creative action, right? Like forms of expression, self-expression in other animals, right? There was like the whole thing where certain, was it chimpanzees or like other apes, monkeys, somewhere like on that line, they first began like putting you know, grass into their ears and then into other holes over time to like kind of, right, like as a fashion statement in a way. At least it was like perceived by the like that from like the scientists, to my understanding. Anyway, air delivery. Okay, now we are inside of the level. Good to know. We just have to talk about monkey bots. It's fine. Okay, let's look around. We have to send something over here. Wait, what did I just... Oh, this is a blue and a purple gate. Okay. To send something over here. This definitely goes over. Interesting. Yeah, I'm just gonna look around here because there seem to be ladders and stuff, right? Perfect time to check stuff out. We can then go through here. That's actually not too bad, so we can at least get the cube through here. Only issue is, okay, I see it. I can't actually do it like this because I also need to activate that one. Okay, for some reason I expected there to be a ladder here. Can't believe that I would do that, right? I think I'm just gonna bring you. We have like this gate. It's just a regular gate, but I do need multiple... Okay. And then probably this fan is going to shoot us like over here at the very end. Fair enough. Can I even... Who's here? Oh, okay, you are there. I just couldn't see you because you were like behind the wall. Good to know, at least there's like another friend here. I guess a future friend, whatever you want to call him. An acquaintance? You know, a creative person? whatever you want to call it, it's fine. Okay, how do I reach this then? Oh, wait, I do have an idea. We do have fans. So this one should just fling me over there. Then I can bring you with me. Just shoot you, you're in the middle. And I need to get you out of there somehow. Do I want to bring the fan as well? Because I have like 2 items. Oh wait, I'm stupid. It's obviously not working like that. Okay, I can bring both of them, that's nice. Now, what else can I do? I can send stuff over there. I probably have some ideas here. Wait a second. If I... I probably still want to... Oh, that was stupid. I want to say, like, I still need to focus on this one. I just wanted to go over there, maybe jump on top, so I can focus on it and also send it over. Please, game. If I jam you like that, you're standing on there. You should be able to get flung around like that, right? Yeah, you're looking around, that's great. So, like, you are now here. Which means that I can open this one. And I do still have, like, another fan. Is that everything? I mean, that wasn't too bad. Turn the switch on. Orc. Okay, are you actually leaving? Because you originally said you wouldn't want to leave. So Orc definitely exists. So my one theory is definitely wrong about how how admin may just like make up all the moderators. That's cool. But you're actually leaving like that. Okay. Goodbye, my friend. Fair enough. We're not quite done here. We still have like time to read. I'm guessing there's going to be like a message here as well. Welcome back. There are threats available. Show threats. Save yourselves. Mod discussion. Okay, mod discussion. Goodbye. Mod discussion. These are not in order, which is interesting. I'm gonna start with like the bottom here. We do have like a few minutes. Okay. Save yourself. Galatea. Okay, we binary code. That's new. Cool thing about like binary, you can just convert that to hex code basically. It's just interesting that the first one is 5 long. We cannot be saved. Save yourselves. Message has failed. Suppose correctly. Attempt 3024. Cannot retry. You're going to get like a translation here and like first of all ASCII and then like the message if that makes sense. Otherwise I'm gonna put out a note. Something's dying. Okay, Galatea also has like a percentage sign here. As I mentioned, Galatea wrote Alexandra's choice, according to my notes. Fair enough. Oh. Okay, I'm guessing this is like literally what we're typing currently. Like, as I mentioned, you can convert this very easily. Oh. Did I for some reason thought that it said close. Gosh, you have to translate that now. I mean, I could. Makes it a lot easier to interact with that one. Okay, I'm gonna do it real quick. We are only fragments now. Our world is dying. We cannot be saved. Save yourself, is what Galatea said here. And then we tried to exit by loading Gehenna forum main, which did not work. Instead, Galatea replied, "We are ghosts. Total world corruption." I still don't know what to do. Like, we can close, we can exit, we can back. I'm guessing the whole thing is now broken. I don't know if I can even interact with like the rest of the system, which would be sad because I just reached admin status. Can I say back? This seems to be the same code. Yeah. You're saying something different though. Right, like if I compare the numbers like just briefly, right? Like I have like a rough eye for this. We definitely try to go to the same thing again. But Galatea definitely replied something else. Cannot find resource. Chinese 3.lvl. Here's another interesting thing. Okay, this is definitely breaking here, but like our reply, it's not properly formatted, which I think is interesting. Like if you just try to convert that, that doesn't obviously work, because generally, if you don't fill a multiple of like 4 digits at once, you basically just fill everything with zeros, and these are like wrong lengths. So like if you convert it like properly, right, like you split it here and like combine it, so like you always have like 8 digits in here, which is like the double hex code that you need for ASCII, right, for 256 numbers. The exact numbers aren't actually that important. You actually get close, which I think might work, but I'm kind of curious about like what else we can get here. Shut down. This is different. Wait a second. No, it's different to what I also did right. Oh gosh, there's like a lot of stuff here. Also, GA% T something? Yeah, it's definitely breaking. We just typed an error for some reason, and as a reply, we again got cannot find resource Chinese 3.level. Which, you know, now that I look at it, kind of makes sense. Oh, we have like multiple replies here. Oh gosh, that I also have to, you know, translate. Okay, we just have the same reply 3 times. All of them say close. That made it like slightly easier that they're all the same. Anyway, close. And now it's closed. Okay, here's the thing. This took like a lot longer than I actually wanted to write, like just timing wise. I don't actually know how long or like how much I have to cut out for it to work out. Might be like a slightly shorter episode, but I would just kind of cut it here. Seems like we won't be able to save everyone, but we did have like kind of the list of like how many we get, because like the game kind of presented us with like the list of like all of the characters that we can save. We just didn't know which ones they were exactly. In any case, I hope you enjoyed the episode and I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing you next time. Till then, have a good one and bye bye.